Today I'm doing another little quick at my office video. I am again here on my own today, so I wanted to just film a really quick video because this is a very special one to me because this is actually my 10-year anniversary on YouTube, which is crazy to think about because when I started my channel I was 17 years old and I had just come back from a school trip from Europe, and I was really interested in like making a YouTube channel, and like it was just so much fun for me. And I just think back like, wow, I was so young then. Now I'm 27 and here I am, and I never thought I would still be making YouTube videos, but here I am and I'm still doing it and really loving it. And so yeah, I've been on YouTube for 10 whole years, which is really crazy to think about just how long that is. And yeah, I still have a pretty tiny channel, but that's okay with me. I still love making videos, and it's something that really is fun for me to do. And I've kind of realized that I've never been very open about myself, or you know, I never really talk about myself or anything like that. I tend to be pretty secretive or pretty quiet about me, and I just wanted to make a video telling you all the things that I have kept to myself for the last 10 years, and just really kind of give myself a chance to let you guys know who I am. Because yes, I love making makeup videos and reviews and stuff like that, but I think that you don't really get to see too much of the real me. And I think at the end of the day, that's something that's always kind of held me back from my channel of growing. I feel like, you know, you might like the types of videos I make, but it's very surface level. It's, you know, I don't talk about myself. You don't know anything about me. And yeah, I just kind of want to make a quick video telling you all about myself, and hopefully you guys find that interesting, just because I know that's something I don't really do too much in my videos. Sorry, I had a slight shift in camera. I had to put a new battery in. So I'm just gonna kind of go like really quick rapid fire, just tell you a little bit about myself. So my name is Lauren and I am 27 years old. I've been doing YouTube for 10 years and I'm a Libra. I was born on October 4th, and yeah, just a little bit about me. My parents divorced when I was 18, which I think a lot of people tend to think like, you know, if your parents separate when you're older, it's just easier. You know, it's not as hard when you're a kid. And I kind of disagree with stuff like that. But so yeah, my parents divorced when I was 18. It was definitely a really rough thing for me. So that was something that happened along the course of my YouTube career journey, whatever you want to call it, hobby. So that was something that was really, really hard for me, and I had a lot of resentment to both my parents, but especially to my dad. And it was something that I never talked about, and it was really, really hard for me. But I've definitely gotten to a better place. It took me many years to kind of like forgive and accept and let that hurt kind of heal a bit. But I am in a better position with my parents, both sides. My mom's actually remarried. She just got married 6 months ago in December, so she's happy, and it's really, really good to see her happy, because for a long time I was very unhappy with myself. I never wanted other people to be happy, as selfish as it was, and now I don't know, I see how childish and immature that was when I was younger. So yeah, so I'm always working on trying to get a better relationship with my parents, especially my father, and it just takes time to kind of regain some of the trust or some of the closeness or the bond that I once had, but working on that. I have an older brother, and it's so funny, we're 5.5 years apart about, and when we were younger, I feel like we were super close. And then of course, you know, you grow up a little bit, and when you're a teenager or preteen, you know, you start to like fade apart and stuff. And I remember just always thinking like my brother was like the coolest, and always wanted to like hang out with him, but I was always the little kid, you know, hanging around that, you know, he didn't want. And it's just kind of funny because like, of course, every sibling, you know, relationship kind of goes through ups and downs like that. But it's just kind of really nice to be, I don't know, in a better spot with my brother as well. I think as adults we get along a lot more than we did when he was a teenager and stuff like that. So I feel like my relationship with my brother has grown a lot, especially since he has gotten married about, gosh, I don't know, it's been 6 years or so. He's gotten married, and he actually has a daughter, my niece, who is 3 years old, and she is just like, she's like the joy of my life. And I cherish spending time with her. I just got back from vacation with them, and it was just a blast to see my niece every day wake up and play with her and feed her breakfast, and get to be with her all the time, which is so much fun because she's the most precious thing in the world to me, and I love her so very much. And just getting to spend time with my sister-in-law and I guess she's not really my cousin, but my second cousin that I was never really close to. So it was really fun to like kind of have a good vacation with them and get to spend that with all of all of my family. And my mom, like I said, she got remarried, so her husband has 2 kids. So I have a step sibling, or 2 step siblings now, a stepsister and stepbrother that I'm still working on, building some kind of relationship with. It's kind of hard though because there's such a big age gap between us. So it's just something I'm working on. A little bit more about me. I am actually, what do? I'm a tax preparer. So I don't know if you would have guessed that or not. It was definitely something that I didn't exactly choose to be, but it just kind of turned into that. I actually have a degree in graphic design, which I really enjoy doing. But one thing about me, I'm a very shy and reserved and kind of fearful person, and that always held me back from pursuing a career in graphic design. I don't know if I can really explain it, but I always sort of had like an imposter syndrome with it. So it's definitely stuff I do on the side, but it was nothing that I ever made my full-time job, which I still to this day feel a lot of like regretfulness maybe about. And I always I tend to self-sabotage myself and stuff too. So yeah, that's just a little bit my work history. I've kind of done a whole bunch of things here and there. Of course, I've done YouTube. I make soap, which I love making. I have an Etsy shop for that, and I also have an Etsy shop for making planner stickers. So I have both of those. I believe I've talked about them before on my channel, but nothing to a large extent. But I do have Etsys for both of those. My sticker shop is called The Velvet Paper Company, and my soap shop is called the Velvet Soap Company, so kind of all under the same umbrella of branding, I guess. So if you are looking for planner stickers or soap, definitely check those out, and let me know what you think. I kind of made little notes. It's kind of funny. I made notes about myself. It's like you think that would be easy to talk about, but sometimes it's not. So I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. My dogs, I have I call him a terrier schnauzer mix, or a schnarrier for fun. His name is Chippy. He is 12 years old this year. And a little funny story about him. My dad actually found him wandering down the road one day, and he didn't know what he was at first because there was a Dorito bag stuck on his head, and he was weaving in and out of traffic, like almost getting hit by cars. And my dad was like, "What is this little thing running around?" And he rescued him, and he took the chip bag off his head and realized it was a puppy, and he brought him home to me. And we decided that the most fitting name for him was Chippy, because it was perfect. So he is my little boy. I love him so much. And I also have a large, I think she is a German Shepherd mix, maybe like a German Shepherd Lab mix. I don't know. I'm really bad at dogs, and all of my dogs have always been like strays, and they have found me. I don't think I've ever chosen a dog in my life, with the exception of one, which was my Dachshund Snickers, and she lived to be 18 years old. So she was the only dog I've ever like chosen to have, and I had her when I was 5. So my other dog, the German Shepherd Mimi, she again was another dog that just kind of found her way to me, and she's been with us ever since. She is definitely a handful. She is hyper, she's young, she's very energetic, and I love her so much, but she's a mess. So I also have 2 cats. One is an all black cat, and his name is Poe. I named him after Edgar Allan Poe. And fun fact, my brother actually found him in my backyard. He was a little kitten, and he had climbed onto our fence and was stuck on the top of the fence. And it was the same day of my sister-in-law's bridal shoot. So I was there with her at the bridal shoot. My brother was at my house, just hanging out there. And he found the cat, and I came home, and there was this little kitten, and I had to keep him. He was so cute. I love black cats. I just think they're really beautiful and very like mysterious almost, you know? And I've always heard, I don't know if this is a true fact or not, but I've heard that black cats are always the least likely to be adopted because of like superstitious and stuff like that, you know, with bad luck. So that just made me love him even more, and I love him so much. His name's Poe. I think I mentioned that, named after Edgar Allan Poe. And he's just, oh, he's my little baby. And then my other cat, Wally, he is another stray. Fun fact, I think 2014, I had gone on vacation to the beach, and the day before we left, this cat showed up, and he just kind of like walked up to the house like he owned the place, and he wanted to like come in the house. So we fed him because he looked really skinny, and we kind of felt bad because we're like, oh, I don't want to feed this cat, and we're going on vacation. So we fed him and we went on our vacation, and when we came back, he was still at our house waiting for us. So we kind of knew, like, I don't know, we had to keep him. He's a very feral cat too, and for the longest time he was an outdoor cat only. He would maybe come in for just a few minutes and then run out and want nothing to do with us. But a couple months ago he had a little accident. I don't know if he got attacked by another dog or another cat. He had some kind of injury, and we kept him inside to, you know, keep him safe. And ever since then, he has been an indoor cat and doesn't want anything to do with the outside, which is kind of funny because he used to be the wildest cat you'd ever seen. He's still pretty wild, but he does like to stay inside now. Okay, some other things that I like to do. I love going to trivia night with my friends. That was something at the beginning of 2020. We really got into trivia nights. We were going to 3 different trivia nights a week, and I'm not a very outgoing social person, so doing social events and stuff like that was really kind of I don't know, it's always kind of like a draining thing or something I dreaded. You know, I'm very much a stay-at-home, homebody kind of person, but we had so much fun with trivia, and I was like, who am I? I'm going to trivia nights 3 times a week, so, you know, these bars and coffee shops and restaurants, and, you know, it was so much fun. You know, I felt like I really had a good friend group because I have a very small friend group. I'd say I have one best friend and a couple, you know, kind of close friends, but definitely just one best friend that we have been friends since 2006. So we have been friends for a while. So it's crazy to think about how long we've been friends. So we'd go to trivia nights, enjoy that. Let's see what else. You know, I love making YouTube videos and beauty, makeup reviews and testing things and stuff like that, but I also love board games so much. One of my most favorite games ever is Clue. I have probably at least 6 or 7 different versions of the Clue board game, and it's definitely one of my favorites, and board games just make me so happy. I love playing with my family, with my friends, pretty much anyone who will play board games with me. I love playing them. We love Monopoly as well, categories, all kinds. Risk is a good one if you got time for it, and I cannot tell you how many times we have had some like major family blowouts over a Monopoly game. I also enjoy video games. Now, sometimes I like to play them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like to watch, but I definitely like playing like Katamari. I love The Sims and computer games, Minecraft, all kinds of stuff like that. I love The Forest, but I love watching scary video games. I don't like playing them. It gives me too much anxiety, but I love watching them. And so I always grew up watching my brother play video games, and now I like watching my boyfriend play video games, which brings me to my next point. I do have a boyfriend. We've been dating for about 2 years now, and we are semi long distance. Some people probably wouldn't call it long distance, but we do live in different states, and it's about a 3-hour round trip to visit him. So we're kind of like just a weekend couple, which is kind of funny, but we had just gotten back from vacation the other day, and I had mentioned to him, I'm like, you know, it's kind of funny. We've been together for 2 years, and we've only spent 2 full weeks with each other continuously out of our entire relationship, but we make it work, and yeah, I'm just really happy. And he actually has a daughter. She is 9 years old, so it's definitely really interesting to come into a relationship with someone who has a kid, especially since this is my first relationship, and then for it to be a long distance relationship and have kids involved and stuff like that. So it's definitely a learning process, but I feel like it has really made me grow up a lot over these last 2 years, and just kind of really really evaluate things that I'd never thought of before, especially being not a parent, but being like a parent adjacent type of figure. It's definitely been a learning process for me, and I feel like I'm really growing from it. So that's something that is very, I don't know, very fun, very exciting, and very scary all at the same time. My favorite food in the world, if I could eat the same thing every day, it would be Chinese food, specifically like buffet Chinese food, because I'm kind of greedy. I don't like just one thing. I like a little bit of everything, and I think anyone who knows me would say my favorite food is definitely a Chinese buffet. I would love it. I love sushi as well. That's my second favorite, which, fun fact, I used to hate sushi. I hate it. I wanted to like it so badly, and I never did. And then it's almost like a light switched, and one day I just liked sushi, and now I can't get enough of it. It's so good. I don't care if it's grocery sushi. I don't care if it's like actual nice restaurant sushi. I will eat it, and I will love it. And of course, a third favorite food of mine would always be burgers. I don't care where from, fast food, restaurant, doesn't matter, a burger. I love burgers so much, and those are definitely my top 3 favorite foods. If I had to pick a fourth, I would say pizza, but top 3, Chinese, sushi, and burgers. I'm also really into K-pop, and I was really into it. I'm not as much into it as I was before, but back in 2016 was when I really got into it. It's when I found BTS, and I'm a huge fan of them. I feel like I used to be super fangirl fanatic about them, and I'm kind of grown out of it a little bit, but I have gone to see 2 of their concerts. I saw them in Fort Worth for the, I think it was the Wings tour, and then I saw them in Chicago at Soldier Field Stadium for the Love Yourself tour. So yeah, I really love that. Again, traveling is something I don't like. I like traveling, but it gives me a lot of anxiety, and I have to really prepare for stuff like that, especially if I'm flying. That gives me like super huge anxiety. So that was a really fun trip, because me, my best friend, and her sister went, and it was kind of like a little mini girls trip for the weekend and seeing our favorite band. So yeah, I'm a big K-pop fan, and I love Twice, Blackpink. I mean, I like them all. I really like them all. But I think Twice and BTS are my 2 favorite bands. So some other things that about me, I've always kind of struggled with my weight. I've never been like super confident about myself until 2018. I started doing the keto diet, which I lost about 65 pounds in 1 year, which was a huge eye-opening experience for me, because that's kind of what led me to gain some of my confidence, and that's how I ended up meeting my boyfriend, and we met online on Tinder. You know, I kind of was on Tinder as just like a joke, and it really kind of took off, and I kind of got obsessed with it, and I ended up meeting my boyfriend on there, and we've been together for 2 years, which is kind of crazy to think about that we met on Tinder, but it's worked out, and I'm very happy. I've always kind of struggled with like being very shy and very unsure of myself. I'm not a loud, confident, gets whatever she wants type of person. I'm very quiet. I don't like drama, especially in real life. Like, I don't mind like internet drama. Like, sometimes everybody likes a little bit of that. But real life drama, I am non-confrontational. I'm very much a pushover in certain aspects of my life. I'm a yes woman. I want to please people. I don't know if that's the Libra in me or what, but I'm very non-confrontational, and what's the word? I don't know. I really don't do well with any type of conflict. And I'm a very socially anxious person, and I think that's why I love YouTube so much, is because even though I'm talking to, you know, hundreds of people or so, it's a way that I'm very comfortable doing, because I'm in a room by myself talking to a camera, which is kind of weird, but also I feel like it's almost very normal now, and it's very therapeutic just to talk out loud into the universe of the things that you're feeling. And so that's one thing that I've really loved about YouTube, even though there's, you know, a lot of people can get hate on YouTube or nasty comments or just rude things. I would say overall 99% of the time, it's positive. It's really positive, and I enjoy the people that enjoy my videos, and it makes me smile when I see your comments and you say, hey, I really like this video, or hey, you did such a good job, or hey, that makeup looked really great. You know, whatever it is, or I just hope you have a great day. Stuff like that really makes me so happy. And it's really kept me going, and I'm not gonna lie, I never really quite knew what my YouTube channel was going to entail. I didn't know if it'd always be this teeny tiny channel, or maybe one day it would blow up to 1 million subscribers or something ridiculous like that. But as of right now, I have about a little over 4,000 subscribers, and I'm very happy with that. Of course, there's days where I feel like, oh, I wish I had more subscribers, not because I want to be greedy or anything like that, but just because I just want to share stuff with people, and I want to interact with people, and sometimes I find that's hard through videos, and I always try to figure out what types of videos do people like, and sometimes it's hard because I'll do a product review where it's just very presenter-like. You don't get any of my personality, you don't know anything about me. I'm just showing you the product, telling you what I think about it, recommending it or not, and letting you know my thoughts on it. And unfortunately, those are the videos that do better on my channel. Review videos do a lot better on my channel, but I almost don't feel as happy doing them, just because I feel like I would like to be able to do like a vlog or a lifestyle type video or something out of the ordinary, because I'm not that great at makeup and I'm not amazing at stuff like that. So I feel like I wish I could share more of my personality with you guys, and that's why I wanted to make this video, just to let you know who I am, because I know that's something I don't really open up with very much. So that was why I wanted to make this video, and I just wanted to thank anyone and everyone who has been along on this journey with me for the last 10 years, whether you subscribed yesterday or 10 years ago. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.